Colin from Hollywood Studios here, and today I'll be reviewing Hellcat at Clementon Park. This is an S&S wooden coaster that measures 110 feet tall, featuring a drop of 105 feet, allowing Hellcat to reach a maximum speed of 56 miles per hour. This ride is on the shorter side with a track length of only 2,602 feet. Beginning your ride experience, you'll board the comfortable, cushiony PTC trains with restraints that are very similar to coasters like Boulder Dash. After having your restraints checked, you'll do a little dip and then ascend the 110-foot tall chain lift hill, where you'll get great views of the surrounding area. You'll then fly down the 105-foot 62-degree drop that is trim brake to death. You'll then climb the 82-foot tall hill that is supposed to give airtime, but doesn't always give airtime. Next, you'll fly over another 65-foot tall airtime hill that gives you little to no airtime. After the airtimeless hill, you'll fly through an extreme overbank turn and dip down to enter the helix. The helix is a pretty basic double helix, but it's both really cool to look at and to ride. You'll then dip down into a bank turn into an airtime hill that gives a little bit of floater airtime. Next, you'll fly through another bank turn, through another floater airtime hill, then rise up into the brakes. Overall, this ride is pretty cool layout-wise, and does have a few airtime moments. Now, what do I think of the ride? Going in, we didn't even plan to attend the park at all, but we found out that it was near Diggerland in West Berlin, New Jersey, which is where we were for half of the day. So we decided to go check out Clementon Park. So I basically went in not knowing what to expect from this ride. When I first rode it, I was in the front row, and I thought it was pretty good. A little rough, but good. But then I rode it in a few different seats than the front, and it felt like one of the roughest wooden coasters I've ever ridden. Another thing I noticed was that I got zero airtime in all the other seats, but I got a little bit of airtime in the front. Another really weird thing that happened while I was riding in the front row, after I experienced all the other rows, I found it to be rougher than the first time I rode it, and Hellcat had less airtime when I rode it after being in all the other rows. Getting back to the review of the ride, the stats are pretty impressive for a coaster at such a small park. So after looking at the RCDB page for the ride, when I was driving to the park, I thought it'd be an awesome ride. But when I got off it after multiple rides, it just felt like another wooden coaster I rode. For Hellcat's final score, I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. I think it's a great ride, but it could be longer, could be smoother, and could have many more things that make this ride better. But what I have to remember is that this is at a park with less than 20 rides, so it's at a really small park. It's not going to be this huge, crazy, world-class wooden coaster like El Toro or Voyage. It's just a cool little roller coaster at a cool little park. Tell me your opinions of Hellcat in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon to Hollywood Studios.